Good Monday morning to all of you. Today I have a professional from the IT industry in India writing to me with a question. Please help me. I have changed 5 jobs in 5 years due to unbearable work conditions. Bosses who have bullied me and colleagues who have turned their back and damaged my credibility. Well, the answer today is something that you might not want to hear. But as a life coach, it is my job to show you the right direction. There are 2 individuals, one who lives at cause, one who lives at effect. When we are living in effect, we blame the environment, so our office, our bosses, our colleagues, the law, the government, the policies, for all the problems and issues that we are facing. So that is living in a life of effect where everybody else is to blame. And if all these things, so the government, the policies, the bosses, the office, if everything changed, then our lives would be perfect. But if you are sending me this question and I have to coach you or explain something to you, then it's still not going to help the situation because I'm not coaching the rest of the world, your bosses, policies, etc., etc. So you will continue to face those problems. However, if you want to flip that and if you decide that you are at cause, you are at the center of your universe and everything that is created around you is a reflection of yourself. It is a reflection of your experiences. It is a reflection of your values. It is a reflection of your belief systems. And therefore, if we make a change in your beliefs, so you could be having beliefs like my bosses are never supportive, I always have colleagues who don't mingle well with me or with whom I don't mingle. Office is not the place where I can be myself, and so on, about some negative beliefs that are running inside of you. Yes, because of some past instances. So what I am not at all diluting your experiences, or I am not for one saying that your experiences are not your own. But what I am as a life coach expressing is we need to learn from our experiences. We need to learn even from the worst and the most negative experiences and say, how can I be in charge? And how can I learn from this and move on? So for example, we have something called the reticular activating system that hones in to things that are important to us. So for example, your name. So when you're in a party and there's lots of loud music playing and lots of people talking and you can barely hear anybody else, if somebody calls your name, you turn around instantly because the most important thing for you is your name and therefore we turn around. On the other thing, if visually you love, let's say red Ferraris, so every time you're on the road, you'll say, oh, there goes one and there goes one. So what's important to you is the red Ferrari. And that has come because you've sat in a Ferrari, your friend has a Ferrari, and therefore that thing becomes important to you. You become passionate about it and you live dreaming about owning a red Ferrari, and therefore you notice it in your environment. And in the same manner, if you have certain beliefs that cause you to believe that the office environment is not conducive to my personal growth, my bosses are not good people, or my colleagues tend to turn around and backbite me. Those are things that have become important to you, yes, because of your past negative experiences. And therefore, whatever anybody does, what you tend to pick up from the environment is not all the negative experiences. So when you come to me, when you do coaching with me, what I do is I help you to realize what past experiences are causing you to have those negative beliefs and how we can learn from those past experiences and flip it so that the negative experiences no longer exist, and what we need to focus on is our positive learnings, and then we are in the power of changing our environment because we're no longer seeing our environment from those glasses, those filters. So I know this isn't the answer to your question, and I'm not offering you any strategies, because having 5 different jobs over 5 years is not a matter of coincidence. It is something in ourselves that is creating those experiences for us, those patterns. So I would urge you to look within yourself. And if you need someone to help you along the way, I'm here offering my services to adults like you to help you to realign those beliefs and those experiences so that it creates the most positive life for you. A life where your values are lived on a daily basis through your personal life, through your professional life, and a life of happiness, contentment, and fulfillment. You can email me on sunanaathena@gmail.com or call me on 056 1399 Look forward to connecting with all of you. Do keep sending those emails in. Take care then. Bye for now.